Welcome everyone to Odyssey Racing League GT3 Americas round 5 at NURBURGRING. Just a quick shout out to our sponsors on the screen there: ACC TV, Rogue Energy, Esports Gear, ACC Drive, Esports Furniture, Sim Racing GP, and the Odyssey Racing League merch store. All of the information for any of those sponsors can be found on our Discord, which is linked in the description below. We have discount codes and various partnerships with these companies, and our members of our Discord reap some benefits there. We're a big fan of all the stuff there. So definitely recommend trying it out. And without further ado, we'll get to the highlight reel of our Nürburgring race. So here we go, they're coming up the start straight, about to start the race, and the green flags are out. As you see, Clayton up there in the front. I don't know why I don't have, there we go. Clayton, Cryo, and JT up in the front, going around the first turn. I believe there was a little bit of carnage, but you're probably not going to see it make the highlight reel. Very typical of the first lap of Nürburgring. As you see, Clayton Filsinger is just running away with it. Look at that beautiful Canadian Pride livery. I am a big fan of that buffalo plaid design with the Canadian flag. Fellow Canadian, fellow Ontarian. Good stuff there. And he is hella quick. Already has about a second or two gap on the rest of the pack. So yeah, we'll see how it goes as they get into the rest of the race. Oh, little lag there. So lap 2, we got an overtake from Ian Demler on Steve Sloan. Ian Demler in that black BMW, Sloan in the Jurassic Park McLaren. Going side by side through that chicane. Looks like Demler just slides right into that position, forcing Sloan to fall back a little bit and give it up. Still really tight racing, really tight grid here on lap 2 as they go into the third lap. Things start to space out here around lap 3, but there's still a battle between Bonus Charles and Ian Demler. Looks like they're going to go at it a bit back and forth, as this video is supposed to be an overtake of Charles passing Demler, which you might see as they just go for a little switcheroo. Yep, that happened. I think Demler thought he had that one, but couldn't hold it together. And now we got Chris Rise on lap 3 looking to try and overtake Spencer Brown. It looks like in the moment he's ahead, so again the clip may be off time a little bit, but they're going into turn 1. Spencer Brown has the inside, takes that completely away from Chris. Chris going to look for a gap here as they exit into turn 2 and 3. Try and find a gap there. Spencer goes a little bit wide, but still remains in those track limits. We got lap 4, Adrian Vargas trying to overtake Eric Yip in the Ferrari versus McLaren. Let's see what happens here. It looks like Yip does have the advantage being on the inside. Adrian trying to find some gap here to overtake, and a little bit of contact causes him to have a bit of an advantage and goes into the inside for turn 2. Side by side, still a bit of a crowd here in the mid-pack. Justin Turek looks like he has some serious front-end damage. He is looking to pass MK on lap 6. Yeah, Justin fell way back. He's in 21st at this point in the race. Clearly a big incident if his front end looks that bad. He definitely regains that position, and as you'll see through the rest of the race, he does take a lot of places back, so we'll see where he ends up by the time the race is over. We got him taking over a position from Joe Conley going into turn 1 here, as you saw in the previous highlight that he was just catching up to him. Looks for that inside line, doesn't quite have the full pace, but Joe Conley does go off a bit, giving that opportunity to Justin. Although Matt ends up getting in front of both of them again. So Justin now has to fight to get Matt's position back from him. And he just got the lap before. Good battle here in the mid-pack. And we got Shane Reese looking for a pass on the Sargujar on lap 8. They both go very wide on that part there. Hard to keep that line clean in sector 1 through those turns, but he definitely gets that position. I love that Odyssey Racing League livery there. Shane Reese looking for a pass on Joe Fallis. Both these guys have really sweet liveries, I gotta say. Joe's got quite the colorful car there, that Aston Martin. Shane Reese running the Odyssey Racing livery. Absolute fan of that. Very, very clean looking livery. Very modern design. This is a good quality livery. 10 out of 10. We got Ben DePew chasing down Bonus Charles. Looking for a gap as they go through the chicane in sector 3 and come up to the start straight. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. Going for a bit of a drag race. He takes that position as Charles kind of went a little, let's say, squirrely on the outside of that turn, giving Ben DePew the opportunity to run away with it. Got Neil Berrevoets on lap 11. Looking for a pass on Joel Price. Look at that livery. Very, very cool. Very bright colors. You can't miss it. Looks like Joel may have actually gone off, and that's how that position was claimed. And there's Joel right behind him. And that's purple and white BMW. We got Ian Denler and Joe Fallis going at it. Ian trying to find that gap as they go around, trying for a turn that is. Joe goes wide and goes into the gravel, giving a position to Ian and to Shane, it looks like. And now you're going to see Ian and Shane kind of battle it out. Shane flashing his lights, takes that position, very clean. Then we got Daniel Kiwi taking a position away from Justin Turek. Justin's not having the best race at this point. He's made it up to P13, but still has lots of work to do. Looking for an inside passing opportunity there on Daniel, and he takes it. Looks like he may actually run away with this one too. Justin Turek looking for a pass on Bonus Charles against that Audi. Going too wide. A little bit too close for comfort between those two guys, but they are handling it just fine. Oh, again, pretty close. Looks like a little contact may have been made, but Justin runs away with that. Looks like Kiwi doesn't want to let Justin get away either. Trying to chase him back down. Eric Yip goes for a pass on Bonus Charles. McLaren versus Audi. Going into sector 2 there. Too wide. I cannot believe some of these guys, how comfortable they are doing this. I have never had too much luck lasting too wide with anyone. I am not good enough to have that kind of racecraft, but Eric Yip made it happen. Took that position away completely. Now we got Nightshade going for a pass on Corrupt Cow. I'm wondering if lap 16 we're at the point where it is a pass in the pit lane. Looks like that is what it is. Shane Reese looking for a pass on Daniel Kiwi. How is this going to play out? Wow, those BMWs are just massive cars. At least it seems like they are. They seem huge. Gets that position. Very clean move there. Adrian Vargas passing Shane Reese. Almost like he didn't even have to try that hard. Shane Reese is not giving that up so easily. Keeps on the backside there and not let him get away, and then takes it back from him. Ooh, very close battling going on there. Looks like Huey's trying to find an opportunity to pass them both, but doesn't quite get it. Bonus Charles catches up to Kiwi, lap 20. Looking for a time and opportunity to pass there as well. And Charles definitely gets that opportunity. He's a fast driver. Not giving anything up easily. He's going to defend hard at this point until the end of the race. Berrevoets looking for a pass on Steve Sloan on lap 21. Looks like he had made the pass by this point, but maybe a little bit of a drag race here. Sloan takes that position back for a moment, but Berrevoets doesn't let him get away. It's a bit of a good exit out there for the drag race down the straight, and is able to carry a bit more speed leading up into turn 1. Hopefully this clip ends after turn 1, because I want to see what happens here. Too bad. Marco Messin in a bit of a battle here with Johnny DeMarchi. I take it Johnny's going to pass him, and then maybe one of them's going to lose it. Yep, Johnny goes for the inside. What does Marco do? Does he take it back or no? We'll never know. Dylan Keiser looking for a pass on Neil Berrevoets. With Sloan blocking the way, Dylan's trying to find the gap. Not a lot of room on this track with the three of them trying to battle each other. Dylan makes the pass. But now he's got to be held up by Sloan. Lap 24. Justin Turek looking for a pass on Daniel Kiwi on lap 24 as well. Getting real close. He's just getting that draft. Looking for the opportunity to pass. Just waiting for it to happen. Putting that pressure on. He gets it. You go too wide. Justin holds a good clean line through there. And it seems like Kiwi was able to retain that pretty well too. Forces Justin a little bit wide, but still within the limits. And it looks like Justin gets the lead on him and is able to run away with that one. JT in 15th place, chasing down Bonus Charles immediately after that. Still on lap 24, looks like they're in this third sector, in that chicane. And Justin just aggressively riding those curbs, finds that space, goes into the final turn with 2 successful passes on 1 lap. Not bad. P14 for Justin as he goes into lap 25. On lap 26, we have another battle here between Neil Berrevoets and Steve Sloan. I actually do remember commentating this battle. These guys were not giving an easy time to each other. Berrevoets was doing a hell of a job defending against Sloan. Yeah, it was unreal to watch. If we do post the VOD, you'll see that we spend about half the race just watching these two because they wouldn't let each other out of each other's sights. Joel Price, lap 27, looking for a pass on Kane Wagner. Side by side, these guys are getting really close. Joel is pretty good at driving side by side with people. It makes you nervous. Went to the chicane, a little bit of contact, and it looks like Kane got knocked off. That is not an easy part of the track to go too wide on, I'll say that right now. I would never even waste my time trying to do that. I would just give it up to whoever's ahead of me because that's too much pressure. Lap 26, Joe Connolly and Krupp Cow. BMW versus BMW. Joe Connolly with that Golf livery, loving it. Cow with his custom livery. And those guys are just drag racing down here. Look at that side by side into turn 1. And it looks like Joel may have an opportunity here to take over that position. And we don't see it. Alright, Justin Turk, lap 29. Chasing down Bonus Charles, I guess once again. A little bit of a constant battle for the two of them here. We'll see if, oh, Justin goes way wide right off the track. But holds it together, comes back side by side. Through that first, I'll call it a chicane for now, I don't know the name of that turn, but Justin does get away with that one as he made the second turn on the inside. Eric Yip passing Adrian Vargas on lap 29. Where is it going to happen here? Oh, right there on that little bit of a drag race, and he holds it together as they go to that chicane and come back around to the start straight. Eric Gibb starts running away with that one. Lap 30, we got Joel Keiser and Phil Cryotheos. I remember this happening too. This was quite interesting to watch here. These guys were not giving each other an easy time, but Joe did ride that curb a little too hard into the grass and unfortunately lost that position to Phil. And the finisher, Clayton Filsinger with Justin Turek a lap behind, just catching up to him as he comes around to the start straight. Clayton Filsinger is the champion of this race. The podium finishers, I believe, are Clayton Filsinger, Phil Cryotheos, and Joe Keiser for your Tier 1 pros. And for your AM class, it's Neil Berrevoets, Steven Sloan, and Adrian Vargas. And there is Clayton flashing his lights right now as he pulls off. And now we'll close up for today. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you next time for the next highlight reel. And yeah, that's it. You guys have a wonderful day. Be sure to follow or to join our Discord linked below into the description. Odyssey Racing League Discord. Join some of our races. We have a few options. GT3, Porsche Cup. We both have GT3 for America and Euro. So lots of races to go around. Good sized grids, good battles as you see here. And for the America series, we actually run a real pace car or a real safety car. So definitely be sure to check it out. And we shall see you next time. Have a good day.